Hi everyone, it's Becky here. So welcome to another vlog video here on my YouTube channel. And now it's the very last day of October. It's Halloween, and outside I can see kids are walking through the streets going trick-or-treating. There are also some fireworks going on outside right now. So I hope everyone had a really lovely, wonderful October 2025. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how I created these pages in my current watercolor sketchbook, which are these ones, and also capturing more splendors of autumn 2025 from real life observations, drawing and painting everything right there on location, and a pumpkin patch sketch at a local farm, and some more amazing autumn colors. And there are just like 2 more page spreads left of this Moleskine Watercolor Sketchbook. I think I'll be this will be filled up by sometime next week, okay, in about 3 to 5 days. I think it's taking me like 2 months to fill this up, from early September to like early November. Yeah, it's always a lot of fun teaching these children's art classes in my home studio, looking at the creations of one of a kind. And I like the younger ones to create their own images with visual stories rather than copying something, and also practicing some watercolor techniques. Painting acrylics on canvas for older kids. And the next day, the weather's getting better. Now I'm on the SkyTrain, passing by Metrotown Station, surrounded by lots of colorful fall foliage. And I used to live in this area when I was in high school, more than 12 years ago. Now this area has a lot more skyscraper apartment buildings compared to 15 years ago. Passing by Central Park of Burnaby. So for lunch today, I'm going to one of my favorite restaurants. It's right outside the SkyTrain station of Stadium Chinatown. So I got my favorite bowl of udon noodles, and I'm going to select 2 to 3 tempuras. And this is the autumn view outside the restaurant, and I sketched these trees back in September. So after lunch, I'm back on the SkyTrain station again, and I want to visit a community that I've never visited before in East Vancouver. Here I got off at Nanaimo Station, somewhere in East Vancouver, and taking a bus to a park that I want to visit. Here I am, just about 2 to 3 stops. I'm at this Renfrew Park. Yeah, it's my first time here. So despite the overcast sky, the mountain view still looks pretty wonderful. Here's my quick line drawing before the rain came down. And there's no frustration at all because I love these touches of, drops of rain on my sketch, indicating that this is really an on-location sketch. And here under my umbrella, I'm walking through this community, enjoying these autumn colors everywhere. And magically, the sun came out after about 1 hour or so. Here I'm sitting inside a Starbucks cafe, about 15 minutes walk from that mountain view. So sketch the SkyTrain bridge right outside the window with some more autumn foliage. And the next day I'm at home. Back to the mundane everyday objects. I'm sketching a can of tomato sauce and doing a bit of mixed media using my new Faber-Castell colored pencils. And now Dudu is on my lap. Now it's time for cuddling and purring. And a few minutes later, I created a very quick drawing of Dudu, perched on this little table beside the window. Now he's sitting on my sketchbook. I'm still painting. And here's the next stage of this page spread. Now, my parents just came back from grocery shopping, and now I'm sketching this new jar of hot chili sauce. And back to my home studio, teaching another group of kids. So most kids here have been with me for 1 to 3 years. So these are acrylic paintings on 140-pound watercolor paper. Yeah, so she painted every single brush mark all by herself. For younger kids, they can work with materials that are easy to control, like alcohol markers. And the next day is a Friday, before teaching another group of kids, I decided to sketch this view, finally all cleared of those maple leaves, the cherry tree glowing. Here's a look of my finished art journal page spread, completed in 3 days. There's no need to rush to finish something. So I'm teaching 5 to 6 kids at a time. The age range is from 6 to 13-year-olds. So for a small group of kids, I don't think it's necessary to divide them into specific age groups. It's actually pretty fun, to mix different ages together. They learn and inspire one another. And for siblings of different age groups, it's also more convenient for parents that they can do this class together at the same time. And another day, another group of kids. So for younger kids, the class time is 1 hour, 30 minutes. For older kids, it could be up to 2 hours. And this format of teaching is pretty different compared to my online sketching classes because every kid is creating a different thing. So my guidance is always based on their age and current abilities. And it's my day off work on Mondays. So I'm taking the bus, crossing the Fraser River, appreciating the colorful foliage on the 2 banks of the river. So autumn is always like a bittersweet season for me these years, especially when I'm getting older. It's like another year is almost over. So as adults, most of us feel that the days and months and years are going away really, really quickly compared to our younger days. So I think it's really important to spend our days in meaningful ways, not wasting them. So here I'm outside Metrotown SkyTrain station, sitting inside this coffee loft cafe. Now I'm doing mixed media a little bit again by coloring the croissant coffee with yellow and yellow ochre colored pencils. So these are polychromo color pencils with high color saturation, and then I painted watercolors on top. Yeah, the color pencil really helps, adding a sense of stronger texture. Now I'm using this dark sepia color to add some woody texture on top of the dried light watercolor wash. Now I'm sneakily sketching the 2 guys sitting in front of me working on their laptops. They're not noticing me because they're so concentrated on their work, and I'm not really staring at them when I'm sketching them. So I'm using side glances and quick peeks when I'm sketching people. And here's the look of my finished line drawing and the busy view in front of me. So the foliage colors outside the big windows are really appealing. Now I'm painting this darker shade of green on top of the lighter tones of green. So when you're adding these darker tones, your brighter tones and warm colors would look brighter and more illuminating. Here's a look of my finished sketch. It took me about 1 hour and a half staying at the cafe. And yeah, beautiful trees surrounding the SkyTrain station. So the days are shorter now in the fall. It's the last few days of daylight saving time. And here's my first move, painting the sky, and I sketched the view below the sky later. Now punching on these golden greens for these illuminated trees in the last light of the day. And then punching on some medium and darker greens for, mostly the evergreen trees. Here's a look of my finished sketch. Took me about 25 minutes to draw and paint, and the vibrant colors are now gone. And this is how the leaves are being cleaned here in Vancouver using machines blowing. And it's very entertaining. And meanwhile, I'm sketching these two mundane objects in the kitchen. A bag of dried cranberries using a bit of mixed media. I'm doing these letters using my red colored pencil from Faber-Castell. And then drawing the cylinder shape of the cereal jar and the fun graphic details. Since this jar is mostly black, I'm using this black colored pencil to color, and leaving some segments uncolored for the shiny areas. Now, having fun painting the slightly muted colors of dried cranberries. And here to look at my finished art journal page spread. Moving downstairs to teach my children's art class. Yeah, so 10-year-old Haley, she's doing pretty well with watercolor techniques. A fun drawing about trick-or-treating on Halloween, and a nice little cafe sketch created from the imagination of this 9-year-old Ariel. Here's a quick glance of my art classroom on this day. Yeah, 6 kids, and they are always inspiring one another. Another Halloween picture here. And then the next day is nice and bright again, in between the rains. And after lunch, we're taking a little quick day trip to a nearby farm, about 30 minutes drive on West Ham Island. Yeah, it's really fun driving through this wooden bridge, which is very old-fashioned. And then down the bridge, about a couple minutes more, we are here at the farm. So it's the very end of October now, and this farm will be closed for the winter season the day after Halloween. So yeah, it's the last chance to look at these vibrant pumpkins and fruits and veggies and flowers once more. Very beautiful dried flowers here, and they do have a nice pumpkin patch. There are also some lovely farm animals. Here is a mother cow and her baby calf. Now the baby wants some milk. There are also some lovely goats. Here's one all by him or herself. And also some chickens. Now I'm doing like a really quick spontaneous 1-hour sketch of the farmhouse and the pumpkin patch. So no penciling, so just dive right into the drawing process using my Sailor's Fude fountain pen. So I started with the main subject, the farmhouse, and its nearby smaller miscellaneous stuff. And then now I'm moving on to the middle ground, drawing these middle ground pumpkins. So I'm using the doodly approach to quickly draw these pumpkins as ovals. Now I'm drawing some foreground pumpkins and hay. Here's a look of my finished line drawing and the view in front of me. Now it's time to punch on the colors to bring life to this autumn scenery. So it's really nice and warm here, bathing in the sun. Now I'm adding on some very dark shade of green for that group of shrubberies there in the middle. It's nice to have a bit of colder greens and the blue sky to balance out the warm colors of the pumpkins and the lawn. Now I'm using dark sepia to shade the left side of the farmhouse. The sun is on the right. Adding shadows on the left side of these objects. And here's a look of my finished sketch. It took me 1 hour and 15 minutes to draw and paint. A really wonderful time, well spent here. And now it's time to go home. Yeah, so West Ham Island is kind of like a little fishing village. These clouds are so dramatic. More rain is on the way, and here's Dudu, yeah, perched on the windowsill, looking at the birds outside. And one more day of good weather before another cycle of rain arrives. And I'm going out again for another sketch day trip after lunch. The SkyTrain is looking beautiful, going through the colorful foliage. And the bigger view of the Fraser River. So this is the suburban area of New Westminster, particularly the Shepperton area. Yeah, so this part of the city is kind of a heritage area, including this church. And there are a lot of these ginkgo trees, which are very precious species of trees, in this plaza. And I spot someone walking her cat. So with a cup of tea latte from the nearby Starbucks, I created this first line drawing of the little free library and the surrounding foliage, and then 3 nurses on a work break. Now they're walking away after I finished sketching them. Here's a look at my finished line drawing of the 2 views in front of me. The sky's getting brighter, and here's a look at my finished watercolors. And finally, seeing a passenger train after a long time here at Shepperton. Now, on the bus back home, yeah, this is a pretty nice ending of October 2025. Sunset over Fraser River. And thank you so much for watching this video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, please click like and leave me a comment below. And stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe for more exciting vlog and tutorial videos in the coming weeks, months, and years. I will see you again in November.